Hello folks, hold on a minute and I'll get around to that side. I gotta get around my scooter here. I'm gonna try to do a little reloading here using the Pyrodex. And my lighting's on one side, my camera's on the other. Let's see about changing a little position here. There. Hopefully I won't be casting as many shadows on the work table. I've got my Lee reloading set, my powder measure for black powder, and I've got it already set for 35 grains. I got a dipper here because I don't have the powder in a powder horn. I've got the powder here. And I've got the rest of the stuff here too. And this is what I'm going to put the black powder 45 Colt ammo into. And this is black powder substitute. And this weighs by volume. I mean, this is measured by volume, not by weight. So I don't have a weight scale here. Remember, always remember, this is the way I load. This is not a how-to, just a inspirational type video. I want to make sure to get the other powders and stuff out of this here that I've been using, because I don't want to mix the two. That could be a problem. And let's push some of that out of there. You want to make sure your equipment's good and clean. And with black powder versus your standard, you're going to have to end up putting a little extra lube on this bullet, other than just the lube that's in the lube groove. Let's grab a case and show you how it's done. You'll need large pistol primers. It doesn't matter what brand. This just happened to be what I could pick up at the time. It's what I've been using for my other 45 Colt cartridges. Got a handful of primers. I don't need that many for one case. So I'm going to put these over here and put that in there. Take my case. I'm going to put a little lubricant on the case itself. I use just common Vaseline to lubricate the case, nothing fancy. So that slides down in this here a little easier, and you can get it out a little easier. Take your mallet, standard type mallet like that, drop that in nice and flush. It also sizes your bullet casing. Take that, just and you got to make sure that's nice and flush. Tap that out of there. Remove your rod. Now you're ready to put powder in. And I'm going to have to measure this. A little bit different than I do my other loads. But I'm going to have to put this in here till I get the deal up to 35 grains. I almost have it. I'm doing this over the top of the jar, trying not to waste any powder, because we all know how powder and everything is getting nowadays. There we go. Make sure that's nice and level like that. And you pour that in there. Like that. Slide that out of the way. Grab a slug. Now, remember, whenever handling lead, you're going to have to wash your hands afterwards. If you're going to eat or drink anything, wash your hands with cold water and soap so the hot water don't open up the pores and get the lead in your system. So let's be careful out there. We want you all around for a long time. Means I don't have any fancy lubricant. I'm going to use this here as my lubricant. Dab a little bit here on there. And drop that down in there, like so. Take this, it's already been sized for my particular pistol. It will compress that powder much with the slug. Pull that out of there. Let's make sure it's down in the groove area. Now I'm going to stick that back in the way it was. Put that back in there. Actually, I got to flip that over so I can crimp it. This end you size, and because it's got the groove in there for the cartridge. This here is the end you use to crimp. You turn that over on the crimping end. Give it a couple of good taps. Take your rag here, grab your casing, wipe all that extra lubrication off the casing, and you check your round. Okay, it is crimped in the crimp line. And it is one loaded black powder 45 Colt. And that's basically what I was going to be doing for a little while today. But like I said before, when you take to reloading your own cartridges, you are taking the responsibility for it. You cannot blame anybody else for it. You have to study. You have to read. You have to assume anything that you do when you're doing this, it could go wrong. And it is your responsibility. So, with that, think it through first before you attempt anything like that. Because safety is always the first thing you want to do. If you don't want to reload, that's fine and dandy. You can watch other reload videos. I'm sure there's other ones out there. You could get a better idea of what's going on. Alrighty. I know YouTube doesn't like to monetize each type of videos. It's in their bylaws and everything else. So, I will be putting Buy Me a Cup of Coffee down in the description. And if you like this video, please stop by and donate there, and I'll make more videos. And we're going to try to find a spot where we can shoot black powder cartridges, because you know what? They don't like them inside indoor ranges. So, thank you for watching, and have a good day now. Bye-bye.